What happens when you blend centuries-old art with modern-day photography? But how do you actually bring timeless masterpieces into the digital age? It turns out AI is the perfect tool to bridge that gap. The inspiration for this project comes from the incredible advances in AI. I've always been curious about how style transfer works and wondered, what can I achieve with it? So I decided to explore how AI can merge iconic art styles with modern photos. So I decided to test this out using 16 different art styles. I selected one iconic painting from each style, ranging from abstract to Art Nouveau, Baroque to Cubism, Impressionism to pop art. But don't worry, I won't bore you with the full list right now, as you can find it on the screen. For the test images, I went with 4 random but meaningful pictures. A Toyota MR2. It's very meaningful because I like how it looks. The famous Mona Lisa. An angry Filipino engineer, which I admire. And a mysterious figure I like to call Mr. Money. Now before we get into the details of how I coded it all, let me reassure you, this isn't a line-by-line tutorial, though if you're into that, you can check out my GitHub, which I'll link below. Instead, I'll walk you through the fun part. Let's take a look. Here's a picture. Here's an art style, and they fuse together to create something entirely new. Wait, that's no explanation? You're right, the AI is like brain, it can recognize patterns in images, it learns two things, the style image unique features like colors and brushstrokes, and the content image structures like layout buildings in a cityscapes. Then, the AI extracts those content features and style features. And using the technique called optimization, the AI creates new images by trying to match the content features of the original photo with the style features of the artwork. Let's continue. Sometimes it's instant magic, other times the AI needs a bit of tweaking, some post-processing, but in the end each piece is a fusion of past and present, classic and contemporary. It's time to check out the results. This is where I'd like your input. Please let me know in the comments which styles you think work best and which ones don't. Since I'm no art expert, I brought in a friend who's a music creator. The two artists and together will grade their results and see what hits the mark and what doesn't. How are you doing this fine day?
Oh, hello. I am very well.
Okay. Let me show you more pictures of it. Yeah.
I've seen this effect. It's like when photo editing apps have this artistic feature. I think that's it.
It was kind of trying to get the abstract style. Show you. The abstract style comes from this kind of picture. Well, but as you can see, it doesn't quite transfer.
Well, it tries.
Yeah.
And fails.
So your thoughts on this style transfer?
The print is shit.
Okay. Thank you. Good to know.
I think this style has problems.
Why would you say that?
I see a theme with the pixelation. This looks better, but still shit. It's like you put a normal photo also to an old phone and show it to me, and this is how it looked like. Hey, it has the colors definitely suggest that.
Yeah.
It's like this, but
nothing
in terms of the like the face is still fucked. Like if you show the money guy, his face is pretty roughed up.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
He had a busy week, I can see. Okay, so you were hoping that it would make the caricature faces?
Yeah, I was hoping that it would. Well, the AI actually tried. You can see the around faces stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't have the full line work like in the example.
Yeah, so what would you rate this style from 1 to 10?
Minus 15.
So this is the next style.
Bam.
So yeah.
So this is like the first one, but like improved times like 100. Compared to the other ones, it's definitely much better. Because it's actually an art style, not a fucked up photo. I can still see that this is like, well, effect on an image
Yeah.
that still comes through. Not like a thinking mind that's creating, his expression of the world. The score from 1 to 10 is higher than a 0. Let's leave it at that. Ooh, crayons.
Yeah.
I think I know.
Okay.
Is the Screaming Man?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, this one is my favorite currently from what you showed me. Because it looks more like realistic in terms of that it was like painted, drawn, not edited, Because before you can sense that it's edit, and now it's kind of like the crayons are good effect. It seems
Okay.
like it actually, yeah, this one is my favorite.
And
Yeah, I like that it tries to resemble also like watercolors in some parts, like it's bleeding through the colors. Like if you show Mona Lisa, and you zoom in, the nose is like if you
yeah.
would paint with watercolors and you mess up, and it's like so. So I like that AI like made this, got this effect, but in terms of like art, still my taste is different. I
Okay.
mean, these colors they're just colorful. They do not like portray any emotion. They're just there. It's like, hey, I'm a colorful image. Look at me. Usually in art, I can like sense something, what a person wants to say, and here I just see that it's colorful. Well, it actually looks like those windows on churches or something. If this was in my room, I wouldn't feel safe. I don't know. I would start to check if the room is clean, is this, I wouldn't buy it.
That's
And I wouldn't trust anyone who buys it as well. Well, I see some like distortions that remind me of graffiti. Like if you zoom in to the background, yeah, right here.
yeah.
Like this something like graffiti, but then
The face.
but then if you show Mr. Money Guy, he actually has some letters and they're not graffiti.
That-
I mean, I wouldn't rate this one as the worst. Some parts of the Mona Lisa I like how it did them. Like the fingers, it's a weird,
Oh, that's true.
gory, strange, but it's actually cool. I like it. I like how there's some swirls then on the wait. Yeah, right here. Definitely not the worst. It looks like cursed kindergarten book. You touch this book and then you are transported to the demon world where everything is colorful but like this. It annoys me because it's not lines, but then it's not also shading. It's just messy. It's annoying. Look at the smile. It's a triangle.
Well, I think it's pretty cool.
Why you do this to him? Like here, if it were just lines, then it might be like an art style, but then when it's painted, it becomes this weird, I don't know what. When people try to recreate what it's like to try to recreate the visual aspect of LSD trips, this is
Yeah.
what they come up with, and it looks just bad. Okay, yes.
So,
Yes, I do.
guess.
Starry Night, Van Gogh.
Yay!
I mean, style, I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
Okay.
The hand maybe a little bit has the, but still,
Mhm,
Van Gogh is like famous for his art style and his brush strokes.
mhm.
So this is more like color scheme, and also it reminds more of crayons than it has. It has like nuances, some parts.
Mhm.
If I look closely, I get it. It tries to do it, but still, it's too pixelated, too not so much in flow as Van Gogh, because you can see in his paintings how the line like travels.
Mhm.
You can see it's flowing through the painting and goes somewhere.
Mhm.
And in the AI pictures, you can see the lines are flowing, but they are not going anywhere.
Alright, the tier list does not look great. Keeping in mind that the best score I could get was crayons. But I do have a secret strategy called ignore the expert advice and go for it anyway. It's time to head out into the city, take some new photos, and create some fresh art pieces. What I completely forgot to tell you that I don't want to make some digital memorabilia. I want to make the real deal, a color on paper picture that you can put on anything. Fridge, table, friend, car, plane, maybe not the last one. For that purpose, I chose this used Canon Selfie 1300, which I found for around 35 bucks. I've also bought new picture sheets and ink cartridges for 108 pictures. That cost me around 30 bucks. So every picture cost around 28 cents, which is not the cheapest thing you can get. And in printing speed, it is not the quickest thing you have seen. That's how much it takes to print one picture. However, on the plus side, look at the quality of these pictures. It prints with great clarity and contrast, and with this, printer pictures don't come out foggy or blurred, so I'm very happy with this printer.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
So for the last part, let me show you the extent of what this can do. I went out into the city, I took some pictures, and well, I will show you the results. So style transfer pictures look very nice. But now, all I need to do is pack my bags and make some memories.